Aloha and welcome. I'm Panther, and this is Scarlet Nexus. It's not giving me much of a title screen to work with here. I used to know a good chunk about this back when it first launched and everything like that. I was super excited for it. It just kind of faded from my memory until it went on sale. Then I picked it up. And all its DLC. So let's get into it. I heard that it's a lot like Code Vein, and I loved that game. Select the story to experience. Let's go with her. Scouted by the OSF, she was an elite candidate at the academy, always at the top of her class, cool, rational, indifferent to others. The only person she's opened up to is her adopted sister. She is extremely loyal to her and will do anything for her sister. She fights at range with a combination of range, multi-blade attacks, and psychokinesis abilities. Okay, what about you? He comes from a great family who are descendants of the founding father. Cheerful and optimistic. I already don't like him. He's a young boy with an unwavering and kind heart. Having his life saved by the OSF when he was young, he was inspired to join as a volunteer and be able to save others. He fights at close range, combination of quick sword attacks and psychonate. I like her more. He might have the better story, to be perfectly honest, but we'll see. Oh, hi.
Even now, after all these years, I still wait. Come on already. Stretch those red strings out to me, and finish this. The world is out of time. You need to kill me if there's going to be anything left worth saving.
I wonder who the
Virtual rail link
protagonists
cable
are.
will now be connected. This will hurt much more than it did in training. Be strong.
Systems all green. Beginning SAS cable connection.
I'm okay. We can do this.
The pain of SAS. This is fine. I can handle it.
Seems like you're okay. This aptitude test will determine your platoon assignment. Do your best.
Yes, sir.
Kasane Randall. Identity confirmed. The other suppression force aptitude test will now begin. Exterminate all others.
Okay. Left to move. Camera with right. And okay. Yes. Ooh,
This
that's a
test
little
will
bad.
decide my assignment. I hope I'm in the same platoon as Naomi. Thinking about it now won't do me any good. I have to focus. I should be able to complete the assignment as long as I'm calm.
Oh, okay. Just indicating road.
I can annihilate the other with my psychokinesis. Naomi even complimented me on how well it was suited for combat.
So effectively, Psychonaut, just, less, not less colorful, because it's just as colorful, less psychedelic, and far more grim.
It's done.
Okay, I see it. The purple bar is my kinesis. Okay.
It's done.
I wonder if Naomi is doing okay. I'm sure she is. She's one of the best.
Next. It's done.
It seems like the exam has entered the final stage. I feel like I'm in good form, but I can't relax just yet.
Special attack. Using Y, you can activate a backstep attack, where it makes a weapon attack while stepping back to a suitable distance. Will recover greatly, so adding it to the combos allows you to fight. Okay. I can only use it once per combo, but learning the other skills can... Oh, okay. Bam. Okay. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay. This is actually really fun so far. Enhancing rush. Okay. Okay.
No matter what I face, I just need to apply everything I've learned from my training. I can win.
Done.
This is really fun. Okay.
Mission successful. This concludes the aptitude test.
Okay, that ends your training. You're an official member of the OSF from tomorrow. Cadets now have 24 hours of free time until then. Make sure to get some rest before your duties tomorrow.
Understood.
Oh, the city is nice.
Kasane, so how was the test?
Pretty easy as usual. How about you?
I was able to handle an actual SAS connection thanks to your advice.
You have a lot of potential. You should be more confident.
I'm just glad you were so calm. You said that you had that dream again.
The dream about red strings.
You've been having that dream since you were little.
Yes.
Don't take your hands off the red strings.
I wonder if it has something to do with your power.
I don't think it does from what I saw of the OSF's analysis of my power. Worrying about things we don't understand won't change anything. I'm more worried about you. I hope they put us in the same unit.
Yeah, me too. I bet we'll find out soon, though. People tend to misunderstand you, so I'd be worried if I weren't around to look after you.
Look who's talking. You're so clumsy, I have to stick around to protect you from yourself.
That's so mean.
Hey, aren't we going to Sumeragi Tomb after this?
Oh yeah! They're doing a collaboration with Baki right now. You get a keychain with every fortune. I can't wait.
You really like Baki, don't you?
Of course I do, he's so cute. Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Arrowroot leaf. So that's her knife. Hair clip. Heh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Struggle arms system. Scummy Pool, Buddy Rummy, and Scummy Pendo, and Bra Yawn. Interesting. Huh. Oh, these are like internal quests. Got it. RB up. Okay.
Now that we can use brain talk, I feel like it's all we do. We don't have to worry about anyone listening in, and we can hear even if it's noisy. It's nice.
You're right. I even talk to myself in brain talk sometimes. Don't laugh if you hear me, okay?
What? The red strings. Got it. Scarlet Guardians. Okay. See, green pulsing. Huh. Oop. Do I have to... I don't know how useful this is going to be. Oh god, a poster that moves. I'd be here forever if I talked to everyone. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was gonna say, always check a bridge. I don't know how much money I'm gonna have, but... So many messages. This is straight up a full city, isn't it? Whoa, what? Okay, cool. little extra defense off the bat. Not even sure if I'll need it. If I was better at editing, this would probably be the time where you get a flash of me getting my butt kicked like a few minutes later. So, which would I... Ooh, I think the more defense is going to be more impactful. Okay, can I... Is there a... No, damn. Alright. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going the right way. Weird. Oh. I think I'm going to hold off on a lot of the set stuff right now. I already got the set star, which I'm just gonna hold on to because I don't want to break the game. Ooh. Too badly. There. Okay. Let's go to equipment. Okay, it's not that big of a bump. It's just a little. They look like little batarangs. The Intruder will never be reduced to... Oh, no. Okay, doubling experience, I'm okay with that. It will mean that I don't have to grind as much. And I can give it off to someone else. Okay. Save. Okay. As like other ones, this opening is going to be a little longer. Kinda like the helmet, actually. The weird grainy effect on everything is interesting.
There are a lot of people here.
Well, the holidays just ended, and this is the founding father Yakumo Sumeragi's tomb.
Wait, the collaboration event with Baki is at a gravesite?
I think the country is trying to make Yakumo Sumeragi feel more like a familiar figure to us. Though people already pray to Yakumo like a god, so maybe they're familiar enough with him already.
Yakumo, the hero who saved humanity. I think I saw him in one of my textbooks. He was wearing a mask.
His face was injured during the Spring of Extinction. He's also the chairman's ancestor. That reminds me, I heard someone from the Sumeragi family is in our class.
So? Anyway, I found where we can draw our fortune.
My fortune is a really good one. I'm starting to feel better about my life in the OSF. What about you?
Mine is horrible.
Okay, then give me your fortune.
Hey!
Here, you can have my good fortune.
You didn't have to do that. It's just a scrap of paper.
I'm the big sister here. I just want to protect you from bad luck.
Thank you.
No problem. You know, on days like this, you could almost forget there are vicious others out there.
Yes, but we live in a world where these others roam freely outside the city walls.
The instructors are expecting a lot from you. They're sure you'll reach a rank near Septentrion in no time at all.
I don't care about rank. I just want to protect you.
Honestly, what did I just say? I'm your big sister. I'm the one who's going to be protecting you.
Of course.
I like these two
Hey,
dynamics.
I mean it.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the boy on the right was kind of cute.
Really? They both look like they were OSF members. You might get a chance to talk to him when we get in.
You think so? That would be nice. Anyway, we got the Baki keychain we came for. Want to get a bite somewhere?
Yes. Let's look for a cafe.
Oh, I can't reply to that. Okay. Can I equip the Baki keychain? No. Damn. Fine. Wait, I see green. Don't care. Until I get an additional slot, I don't care. And I'm not going to equip that invulnerability one. I'm already on normal mode. I see no reason in making it easier. Huh.
Others?
An other alert? But today's other forecast said that there was no threat in this part of Suo.
They're landing here in the city.
All units, double time! Who wants the second way through? Fire! transfer warning. They're deploying the Scarlet Guardians.
Septentrion Karin and Fubuki.
They are trying way too hard to be cool. When they, should be doing their job.
It's the Septentrions. The Major Generals Karin Travers and Fubuki Spring.
Karin Regiment, Fubuki Regiment, Plan A, roll out.
Civilians, head to the shelter.
They're Septentrions, so we should let them handle this. Let's get to the shelter.
Oh, right. Let's hurry.
They are trying way too hard to be cool.
The other was defeated with one blow. Septentrion First Class, Brain Eater Major General Karin Travers is amazing!
Fucking news.
Brain Eater? So he eats brains like those others?
No, his power copies the powers of other psionics. That's why he can use so many different powers.
The other is fighting back, but Major General Travers is unfazed.
Are you a news reporter or an announcer for a fight?
Freezes the other without hesitation.
These Septentrions are amazing.
I don't know.
This isn't the time to be watching TV. We have to evacuate.
Somebody help! Look out!
This
It's
is
too
what I figured.
dangerous. We're not real OSF yet.
We can't just leave that person to die. We're the only ones here with the powers to fight others.
If you want to save her, then let me do it.
I'm going too.
Fine. You take the right, I'll take the left.
Got it.
Damn.
Just be careful. Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, I know, but there are a lot of others. Some people won't be able to get away. Right, okay. Let's buy them some time.
It's done.
It's not safe here. Please, hurry to the shelter. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
There's still another left. You ready?
Yes. We have to make sure no one else gets hurt.
Let's eradicate it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I wonder how many others there are. I don't know. Don't let your guard down. We'll take them out as we find them. Got it.
Next.
Oop, wrong direction.
Kasane! It's them! The guys I saw at Sumeragi Tomb! 10 seconds from now.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Even I can tell.
10 seconds is up, by the way.
You take care of the guy who got knocked down just now. I can handle that other alone.
Got it.
Now die!
That's odd. You a civilian?
Huh? It's her. Oh.
You're OSF?
Oh, no, I'm a cadet.
I see. Either way, our goal is the same.
What do you mean, goal?
Are you an idiot?
Huh?
Shh. Something's coming.
Huh? What's coming?
Oh, hi!
Here we go.
Huh? Okay.
I like that design.
You're OSF too. You can use brain talk.
Do you see what's happening? Let's talk after we take out the others.
Struck to the trunk.
Good work. That should take care of all the other readings around here.
Yes.
Kasane, I saved that boy.
Nagi! You're okay!
Yeah, Naomi saved me. Man, I must look like an idiot.
I'm just glad you're not hurt.
Thanks, sis.
Oh, you two are sisters?
Yeah, they're both OSF cadets like us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nagi Carmen. This is Yuito Sumeragi.
I'm Naomi. Naomi Randall. This is my younger sister.
Kasane Randall.
So it was you making all that trouble?
The Scarlet Guardians have eradicated the others!
Huh?
You saved Ryujin Ward in that amazing victory over the others.
What? Well...
What is this? A victory interview?
It is. How do you feel?
What?
Oh, hi. What the fuck?
We should be able to talk here.
What's going on?
No shit.
I'm Luca Travers.
Okay.
You're Septentrion 6th Class Luca Travers? It's embarrassing when you put it that way, but yes, that's correct. Are you all cadets? Please open your personal ports so I can confirm your identities.
I didn't.
No objections? Thank you. So all 4 of you are OSF cadets. Cadets aren't allowed to fight others.
I'm sorry.
Isn't OSF responsible for allowing others to enter the local airspace and putting civilians in danger?
Kasane! You shouldn't say something like that.
Those are some harsh words. But you're right, Cadet Kasane Randall. I'm sure you all have something to say. But first, report to OSF headquarters. Keep away from the press. Got it?
Understood.
What's that? Oh, casualties from the battle. 2 OSF troopers on guard duty were killed. I think it's censored, but it's best not to look too close. Huh? Why?
Because others eat human brains.
Yes. Looking at headless bodies can have negative lasting effects on your mental health.
Oh, I just imagined it. They should teleport or report them out.
It's too far to the morgue and powers aren't omnipotent. We have time, so let's talk a little. I'm sure you know, but one person can only use one type of power. But each kind of power has peculiarities and aptitude. Just as there are types of powers, each person has strengths and weaknesses. To use them in combat, we must rely on devices to lessen the stress on the brain. That's why things that can be accomplished without powers, or things with low priority, are done manually.
Right, sorry.
Now then, I'll be going.
That'd be us if we didn't get the others first.
I wouldn't let that happen. We're all 567th class, right? We'll stick together and become great fighters.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, sis. Let's go.
Oh, goodbye, Yuito. Nagi. What's wrong? Why didn't we go with them to headquarters?
Because we can't. Those two are nothing but trouble. We should stay away from them.
But...
Are you interested in that Yuito guy?
Well, I did think he was cute when I saw him at Sumeragi Tomb.
I see. Then I'll check him out. Stay away from him until then.
Check him? He's a Sumeragi.
Sumeragi?
You know, the chairman of the council?
Oh, so he's the chairman's son. That will make him easy to check out.
Kasane...
You don't pay enough attention to things, so let me do this. Let's go back to headquarters for now.
Oh, wait. Your hair clip is crooked.
Huh?
Let me fix this for you. There. That's better.
Thanks.
No, thank you for putting it on. I know you don't really like things like this.
I like anything you make for me. This shows that we're sisters, right?
Yeah. It's just for the two of us. You better take good care of it.
Oh, cool. Brain points. Brain map, here it is. Okay. Enhance expand support. Let's see. First one increases the damage of my kinesis. Can give a double jump. I think I'll start with the double jump. So these take 2 to get. Alright, cool. Okay, that's it for this episode, folks. I will catch you all in the next one. I plan on playing this one at very least to the end of the storyline. I don't know if I'll play it a second time through for the other protagonist. It doesn't feel like there will be a change in the story, but I was very wrong when it came down to Assault Spy, so we'll see. Until next time, have fun, be safe,
and aloha.